And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's White in at the point guard. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on, and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
Now, here's Doncic. Williams inside, working on Williams. And the shot is good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Green against DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker. And that makes him a different kind of matchup.
The first one falls. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
DeRozan against Green. DeRozan passes to Williams. Can't hit that one. Doncic with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Levine dishes to Williams. And White kicks to Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now DeRozan following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Shot from 12. Chalk up two there.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Doncic. And that one, good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to DeRozan. Irving against Levine. Lock at 6. There's the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Pass to Williams. Back to Green. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's DeRozan with the drive. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
White against Irving. And it's White missing. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic looking it over. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by DeRozan. And that one is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Josh Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Kyrie Irving. Caruso finds Carter. Back to Caruso. Powell pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's blocked. Caruso against Kleber. There's the drive. Now here's Dosunmu. T right on him. And he lays it straight in. Dallas leading by 6. Now Hardaway. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Carter the best to Caruso. He takes it in to the left wing. Passes it to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Craig pulls it in. Bulls trail by 4 to the inside. And that one's good. Caruso.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Powell. Now, here's Kleber. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
Seth Curry is one of the very few guys in the league that has that kind of range.
Hardaway against Caruso. That drive by Carter. The shot's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mavericks leading by 3. Locked up there for Powell.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's Dosunmu. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Six on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And here is Holmes. The pass to Irving. Fires the three. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago trailing here.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Green. On the wing, Irving. They get the rebound, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Williams can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside, White. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Vucevic throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Ball's not loose. Pass to Hardy. Back to Irving. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Levine. Dallas again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DeRozan passes to Williams. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's White. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. And Curry subbed in for Hardy. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. On the wing, Levine. Here's Craig. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Craig's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. Levine against Irving. Here's Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Irving. Curry's got 5.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Pass to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Irving. Then for the Bulls, Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Carter in for Dosunmu.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Drummond. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. Here's the dish to Hardaway. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Levine. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got 6.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Carter kicks to Levine. Back to Carter for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jones, the pass to Powell. Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Doncic long range.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Carter down low. Guarded by Doncic. Good, nice job down low. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Doncic. And so we wrap up the first half. It's Chicago up by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Williams, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Levine's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lively the pass to Irving. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the man.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
It's blocked. Doncic against White. Doncic passes to Lively. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 4. White looking around. Right side Levine. Three-pointer. Again, Levine missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the free throw, no good. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Doncic dishes to Williams. White against Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
What a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. Green, no luck.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Now here's Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Doncic. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Fader on the way, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Green kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Another three for Dallas.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Kobe White. Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Kleba with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Caruso, the pass to Carter. And here is Dosunmu. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Dosunmu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Kept alive. Count that one. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. 1:25 left in the third. Carter against Doncic. Here's Williams. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Doncic against Carter. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The pass to Holmes. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caruso against Hardaway. The shot by Williams, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Carter looking around. Outside Williams. That shot, no good. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Locked up there for Powell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Torrey Craig is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's White in at the 1. Irving's shot is good.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Levine kicks to Craig. Bob's up there for Drummond. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Curry's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Curry against White. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's DeRozan. That's good from 17 feet away.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Curry can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hey, Greg, the touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing separately, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's DeRozan on the money from 12 feet away. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is a shot DeRozan can make. And I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Irving, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside, White. Pass to Drummond. From 7. And he can't bank that one in. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside, Irving. Outside, Green. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Levine, and he drops it in from the low post.
You know, it's not just a 3-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
And the Mavericks call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. all the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Williams. Dallas again missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Green passes to Williams. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's White. And it's good, 2 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Curry against White. Curry is inside. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Seth Curry. From deep, Green. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Hardaway. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just really... And, hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
Doncic outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Passes it to Vucevic. DeRozan scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Williams. From deep. Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And Vucevic is just a gamer. Somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And there's the lay-in.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Bulls trail by 4. Now here's White. Here's DeRozan. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
He understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. Timing couldn't have been better.
teardrop shot, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 18 points just in the second half.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
DeRozan kicks to White. Shot from the low block. That's good on the jump shot. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And certain guys have that big shot attitude. We're getting to know White, and he is starting to make that impression.
White against Doncic. Irving for 3. Nails the tray.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. And he'll get another chance. Count the basket. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the foul.
Bucket is good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left in the game.
The last second gets a free t-shirt.
Here's DeRozan. Doncic with the steal. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Timeout charge to Dallas.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
15 foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
They get it back. Vucevic. It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Williams for 3. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
DeRozan, so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the court.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Outside DeRozan. But Trey gets the 3 to fall.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
And now they foul and stop the clock. And the first of 2, no good. Right break. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.